fucking piece of piss!
I'm fucking knackered, mate.
Oh, fuck this your way to make a living. I'm fucking retiring after this job, I tell ya.
You're only fucking 28, man.
So, it don't matter, mate, because with this baby, I am up 750 fucking thousand, right?
Yeah!
Rain Dogs. No. No, the first item creating Rain Dogs was actually the finance.
We've been scammed.
Cheapskate bastard.
You see it? We get caught with that fucker, we get 10 years!
What's the matter with you,
fucking
bastard?
crazy!
So I made a list of 3 films. I'd made little synopsis. And so I had the meeting and they agreed that they were going to finance the next film that I was going to make and everything else. There was 4 guys in the room in this film fund. So we're walking out of the room and going, it had all been agreed, X amount and everything. And then one of them asked, what are we actually making? So everybody stopped just as we got out the door. And I had my 3 pitches ready. So I gave them the first pitch, the second pitch, and the third pitch. And they go, we'll take the third one. But I had deliberately, that was the one I wanted to make. So I pitched it in such a way that they shouldn't be making the first 2. So they would pick the third one. So anyway, that's what happened. So Rain Dogs was shot in quite a few different locations. It's a road movie. So Culzean Castle, Turnberry, won by Donald Trump, and then we went up north, took them through Ayrshire, Renfrewshire, up into the Highlands where they're hiding out, waiting for the payout. And they go to distillery. So you just write things in places that you kind of know you're going to get access to. Scotland's quite open in that way. The idea for Rain Dogs came from, in Red Rose, we'd been shooting from Lanrig Castle in the Frisia. The Duke of Buccleuch, the biggest private landowner in Britain. So we'd also been shown round the house and they had a Leonardo da Vinci painting in there that they said that they had, it was worth 3 million. So after we had been shooting there, I think it was that winter, someone came in and stole the painting. So the whole idea was, then there was an article in the newspaper saying that the actual painting was worth 30 million, but they'd only insured it for 3. So I thought, okay, this is a great plot.
It's 3 days in a row we've been on the front page.
Have they any more clues about us?
Found the first car we've abandoned.
That was on the cards? It was a hot car with false plates. They won't be able to trace it back to us.
Good. Client will feel safe.
They'll still need proof that we've destroyed the painting before they'll pay out.
Yeah, we'll do it when we get back. Send them a bit of the canvas in tonight's post.
I'll let them know.
Good. All this hanging around makes me nervous.
Me too.
They always say about comedy, everybody thinks 3 people's comedy, 4 people's comedy, because you've got the 4 individuals, you've got 2 pairs, you've got 3 that can gang up against 1. And whereas when you've got 3, it's always 2 against 1. So there's more conflict in a 3-way comedy than there is in a 4-way comedy, because you can have a rounder point of view on everything.
You're just the fucking bagman. What have you done with it?
Boys, let's have a drink.
Don't fucking test me, William.
Gary went over on his ankle the night before we had to do the chase sequence, and we had to put him in a wheelchair. So we had to do the robbery. He had to pretend to be an invalid in a wheelchair to knock the painting off the wall, and then Jason's character wheeled him out on the wheelchair. Fortunately, we had shot the rest of the chase sequence earlier, a few days earlier. It's great seeing having a really good audience at Cannes, because generally it's usually a handful of people, 30 maybe at the most. But when you get 250 people into the cinema, because those guys have been doing the networking, it really makes a difference. And it was great watching it with the big audience.
Here they come, and I got the painting.
Excellent. So the one thing they're good at besides drinking is thieving.